Hi guys. So today, guys, we're listening to the new Morgan Wallen album, and I'm trying to get you to do a time lapse. So hopefully it works out and you're able to get a time lapse, because we're going to Corvallis, guys. We're going to Corvallis because I need some new pants, and I like to check out Ross and everything, because you guys know I'm going on a trip, guys. Going on a trip, so that should be good. And yeah, so anyways, I'll see all you when we get to Corvallis. Should be an interesting trip, so stay tuned and see what we're able to get. So I'll see you in a bit. Burp. Hi guys, so we made it here to Corvallis and everything, and I'm gonna stop in right here at the Fred Meyer and get something to drink, and then we'll see what else the day has in store. So stay tuned for some adventures. Hi guys, so this is inside of this Fred Meyer and everything. I got myself a watermelon Red Bull, because it's been a while since I've had a Red Bull and everything, so cheers. But anyway, guys, at this Fred Meyer, they got Krispy Kreme donuts. I didn't know Fred Meyer's had Krispy Kreme donuts. My local Fred Meyer doesn't. So I got to figure that out about that. Because if my local Fred Meyer gets Krispy Kreme donuts, boy, I'm gonna have to get another pant size. Tell you what. Anyway, guys, stay tuned for more. Hi guys. So I went to Trader Joe's, and there's absolutely nothing that I wanted in there, because usually I get some of them juicy mangoes, the dried mango slices, but they didn't even have those. So, and I didn't really have much of anything else and everything, It was just I don't need anything here. But anyway, guys, I remembered I got a Red Bull because, Max Verstappen just won that F1 race today and everything. And guys, you see this over here? Let's take a look at this over here. You see this? They're gonna be building a Chick-fil-A. Can you see that sign? It says Chick-fil-A right there, guys. So that'll be interesting. They're gonna get Chick-fil-A in here. But anyway, guys, right now we at Coastal Farm and Ranch, because we're gonna see if they got any good pants. Because guys, listen to this. So how I've been having I've been needing new pants and everything. So usually I just be wearing these Wranglers here, the cowboy cut Wranglers. But guys, I was asking people what I should get. Now, this one guy said 501s, the classic Levi's, with the button fly and everything. But then I was watching this video by this guy named Kirk. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's something with an L. But anyway, guys, he just started up a YouTube channel, and his first review were about Thursday boots, and I was like, I got Thursday boots and everything. And his second review was about this jacket from this like zombie TV show on HBO and everything. And then I was like, hey Kirk, since you Mr. GQ now, what kind of pants should I get? You know, because he's like, stay tuned from next week's video, and I think it's going to be about a watch and everything. So then I was like, hey, can you make a video about pants? Because I guess he's like Mr. GQ now, you know, just making stuff like that. And he told me that he'd be rocking the actual name for these Wranglers. I think he said it's the MW13s or something like that. But anyways, that's just the cowboy cut and everything. And that's what I used to be wearing. So that's pretty interesting. And then my buddy Danny, I was like, hey Danny, what kind of pants should I wear? And he's telling me that I should get like some barbell pants and some like some other type of jeans. And he's like, but I've been thinking about getting them, you know, Wrangler. And they all say the name, and I don't know the name and everything. I just always call them cowboy cut because they got the little leather patch on the right pocket, the right back pocket. So anyway, guys, I guess those are popular now and everything. So we're just gonna go in here and see about getting a pair or two and everything. So anyway, see when we get out. Burp. I guess so. The package is secured and everything. So that's what I got. And everything. So apparently I'm a 34, 32 now and everything. Like my length hasn't changed, but you know. So that's what we got, guys. And it's very interesting because the pair of pants that everyone's telling me to get is the cheapest one, because these are $29.99, and then there's ones that were like even like $70 and everything. But I guess the original Pro Rodeo you know, jeans are the ones that people like, the 13 MWZs, 100% cotton, guys, 100% cotton. And that's good because, you know, it's good to get away from synthetic fibers, because, you know, synthetic fibers aren't all that good, but, you know, time and place. So anyway, guys, there's a Wilco, or it's called Wilco right here, you know, like across the way. So I'm going to go in here and see what they got in here. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so we just got out of Wilco, and they had slim fit ones, and they're still $29.99. You see. So at the Coastal Farmer Ranch, which is right over there, they didn't have the slim fit ones. So I tried them both on, and both of them fit. So that should be good to go. And some good pants to have for my trip to Tennessee and everything. So you know, I got these two, the one I'm wearing, and then I got like another pair. And then I got like an athletic pair. So I think we should be good on pants and everything. But I don't know. I think it's the South, so it's probably going to be really hot. So I probably won't be wearing pants that much anyway. So who really knows, guys? But anyway, we're good to go on pants, you know. I don't want to spend a lot of money because, you know, the trip's costing me a lot as it is. So, you know, $30 for a pair of pants. Good price. Anyway, guys, now we're going to go to KFC because they got chicken and waffles at KFC. And you know me. Love me some chicken and waffles. The last time I had some good chicken and waffles was when I was down in Los Angeles and went to Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles. So that was really good. Anyway, guys, see you when we get out of KFC. Alright, guys. So I went to KFC and everything, you know. KFC. And I did a live video about it. You know, if you didn't check it out, go to the main channel, you know, with Marty Kaufman, and check it out and everything, guys. But guys, took way too long, and it was $8. And you know what was $8, guys? Look at this. So I got the 3-piece tenders, you know, the chicken and waffles. You know, the new thing at KFC, chicken and waffles. Now, guys, when you hear the word waffles, you know, apostrophe S, you think two. You know, at least two. Look what I got, guys. Look what I got. I got 3-piece tenders and one waffle, guys. One waffle. That's not chicken and waffles. That's chicken and waffle. You know. Tell you what, guys. Tell you what. So anyway, guys, now we at Little Caesars. You know, pizza. And they got that Little Caesars exclusive Mountain Dew. So we're going to try that out. And then we're probably just going home after this. I was going to go to Ross, but, you know, I got 2 pairs of pants. I don't need more than that and everything. So, and then you got the Mariners playing later on today. And then tonight you got the NASCAR All-Star race and everything. So, anyway, see you when we get out of here. Alright guys. So we got them. Mango Rush. And I got the last 2 of them and everything. So, that's good. Anyway guys, now we're going to head on home. And I'm going to do a time-lapse on my phone. Because I tried doing it on the Insta360 going here. It just didn't really work out. But the phone will work out. So, enjoy the time-lapse. And I'll see all you Friday for the weekly vlog and everything. This is just a bonus and everything. So anyway guys, take care of yourself. Like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Instagram, Marty Kaufman. And I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the time-lapse. Back to the coast.